पञ्चाङ्गम् अद्यतनपञ्चाङ्गं सप्तविंशत्यधिक-एकशतोत्तर पञ्चसहस्रतमकलियुगाब्दः श्रीविश्वावसुनामसंवत्सरः उत्तरायणं ग्रीष्मऋतुः ज्येष्ठमासः कृष्णपक्षः चतुर्दशी तिथिः रोहिणी नक्षत्रं शूलयोगः भद्रकरणं भौमवासरः. Today's date 24 June 2025 Tuesday. तिथेश्च श्रियमाप्नोति वारादायुष्यवर्धनं नक्षत्राधरते पापं योगाद्रोगनिवारणं करणात् कार्यसिद्धिश्च पञ्चाङ्गफलमुत्तमं. सर्वेषां शुभमस्तु. राजयोग श्लोक संग्रह ध्यान श्लोक ऑल टुगेदर. यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः. अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु राजयोगश्लोकसंग्रहः. श्रीभगवानुवाच उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानमवसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत् शुचौ देशे प्रतिष्ठाप्य स्थिरमासनमात्मनः नात्युच्छ्रितं नातिनीचं चैलाजिनकुशोत्तरम् अपाने जुह्वति प्राणं प्राणे पानं तथा परे प्राणापानगतिरुद्ध्वा प्राणायामपरायणाः युक्ताहारविहारस्य युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः तत्रैकाग्रं मनः कृत्वा यतचित्तेन्द्रियक्रियः उपविश्यासने युञ्ज्यात् योगमात्मविशुद्धये समं कायशिरो ग्रीवं धारयन्नचलं स्थिरः सम्प्रेक्ष्य नासिकाग्रं स्वं दिशश्चानवलोकयन् शनैः शनैरुपरमेत् बुद्ध्या धृतिगृहीतया आत्मसंस्थं मनः कृत्वा न किञ्चिदपि चिन्तयेत् प्रशान्तात्मा विगतभीः ब्रह्मचारिव्रते स्थितः मनः संयम्य मच्चित्तः युक्त आसीत मत्परः. अर्जुन उवाच चञ्चलं हि मनः कृष्ण प्रमाधिबलवदृढं तस्याहं निग्रहं मन्ये वायोरिव सुदुष्करम्. श्रीभगवानुवाच असंशयं महाबाहो मनो दुर्निग्रहं चलम् अभ्यासेन तु कौन्तेय कौन्तेय वैराग्येण च गृह्यते आत्मौपम्येन सर्वत्र समं पश्यति योऽर्जुन सुखं वा यदि वा दुःखं स योगी परमो मतः सुखमात्यन्तिकं यत्तत् बुद्धिग्राह्यमतीन्द्रियं वेति यत्र न चैवायं स्थितश्चलति तत्त्वतः युञ्जन्नेवं सदात्मानं योगी विगतकल्मषः सुखेन ब्रह्म संस्पर्शम् अत्यन्तं सुखमश्नुते प्रयाणकाले मनसाचलेन भक्त्या युक्तो योगबलेन चैव भ्रुवोर्मध्ये प्राणमावेश्य सम्यक् सतं परं पुरुषमुपैति दिव्यं प्रशान्तमनसं ह्येनं योगिनं सुखमुत्तमम् उपैति शान्तरजसं ब्रह्मभूतमकल्मषं प्रयत्नाद्यतमानस्तु योगी संशुद्धकिल्बिषः अनेकजन्मसंसिद्धः ततो याति परां गतिं योऽन्तः सुखोऽन्तरारामः तथान्तर्ज्योतिरेव यः स योगी ब्रह्मनिर्वाणं ब्रह्मभूतोऽधिगच्छति ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे राजयोगश्लोकसंग्रहः हरिः ओं तत्सत् श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु.
Namaste, Suprabhatam. Just a few thoughts on Raja Yoga as such of the Shloka Sangraha of which we have chanted. There are so many notions about Raja Yoga, the royal yoga, the king among the yogas. So that is Raja Yoga. So it is different from Karma Yoga, it is different from Bhakti Yoga, it is different from Jnana Yoga. So the royal yoga is about what? The royal yoga, or the means people say right royally, he entered the place right royally, that expression is there. Who can enter with all kind of direct entry or an access to anything? A king can have access to anything directly. So similarly, when the mind is under great control, we have a royal access to the consciousness. See, all other activities of Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga is working around the periphery and gradually moving to the center. Whereas this practice of Raja Yoga, where we directly work with the mind, so hence which will give us a royal access to the consciousness. There are no shortcuts, no bylanes, no side tracks to it. So, but it is, and another connotation is also there. How difficult is it to approach a king? Can we get an audience of the king quickly? It's not very, very easy. And so after a lot of efforts, you know the Tenali Rama story, how he with great difficulty and how he was taken into various ways and finally reaches the king. And once he reaches the king, he is settled for his life forever. So hence the access, so the difficulty. So while Raja Yoga, the control over the mind, gives a royal access to the consciousness, that is one connotation. And then the difficulty of the path of controlling the mind directly, putting it into meditation, that also is another connotation to the word Raja Yoga. So difficulty. And third one is, how do we, now we have got an access to the king directly. How do we stand before a king? Now we are in a different era where we have not seen kings, princes, all those things. So that royal setup is not there. Of course, as a symbol it exists. Just read some books which were published some 100-150 years ago. You will see how the presence of the king evokes a great kind of respect. In Kalidasa's work, he speaks about one king, Adrishyascha Abhigamnyascha. Sometimes the king will be in a very pleasant state of mind. So you can get your job done quickly. Some other time, because he is engrossed with so many duties of the kingdom, the king may burst upon you. So you never know. So whether the king is in a pleasant state of mind or he is in a difficult state of mind which may not be convenient for you. The mind is also like that. He is like a king. So its whims and fancies are very much different. So that also is an indicator. That is also another connotation of the Raja Yoga. So hence, but once it is under control, then everything is under your control. So if Manas is under the control, then the entire world is under control. There is a beautiful shloka in Yoga Vasishta. With that I will end. Antas shitalatayam hi labdhayam shitalam jagat antas tapopataptanam dava daha mayam jagat. Those who are with a cool state of mind, for them the entire world is a Kashmir. Very, very cool outside. So whoever is cool inside, for them everything is cool outside also. Antaha tapopataptanam. Those who are burning with agitations, worries, concerns inside, for them even the most pleasant thing will be like a burning hot desert, or it will be like a raging forest fire. Dava daha. Dava means forest fire. So those who are burning from within with a lot of worry, concern, anxiety, for them the most pleasant things will also be on fire. So hence it is about the control over the mind. If it is kept cool, then the world is cool for us. Thank you.
I request Bharti ma'am to hoist the flag after the Shanti mantra. Shanti mantra. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramaya.